Okay, so we're back. Hello everyone, and let, let's uh, let's start immediately. So yeah, we were just about to start the trial. Um, I got 2 weeks off, so that's why there wasn't lives. Uh, but I was a little frustrated about the fact I couldn't um, play that game. Like we were just about to start the trial, so uh, let's go. Karma, that's right. Manfred von Karma is the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. The god of prosecution, right? The god. Not a single case! Do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred van Karma is a man to be feared. It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Okay. Uh, so, so was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost one in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya, could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh, I can't. Sorry, I tried, I really tried, but I couldn't reach. Couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what a bad timing! I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. December 26th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 3. Alright. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Oh, you seriously think that I would stand here where I'm not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. Even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence, decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is it royalty or something? Or am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Describe the incident. Now! Yes, sir! Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. That does not seem like the middle of the lake, but okay. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here at the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m. she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. He went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the courtroom. Okay, testify to the court about the arrest. Now! Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling those proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say you are guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not! The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. He headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in a lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now! A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Okay. Well, I'm going to see the evidence I have, just to remember a bit. Okay, so there is Lota camera. Robert's autopsy report. A lake photo. Okay. Oh right, that had something to do with the incident about the mother of Maya and Mia. An article about the monster. Huh. I remember that. Okay, and the map. All right. So I can press, I guess. I don't think there is any contradiction with my evidences. We received a call from a man. Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. It was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Yes, that's exactly why I am saying that. Why would the man call the police if he didn't heard anything? What? Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Yes, but where is the other one? Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping, Lotta heard. What happened next, detective? We were headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. Yeah. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. This is so much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah? What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. No, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. I'm going to... Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutor. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. What? I've never heard that word. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue now. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Right? Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here is the bullet. It cannot strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts these bullets into evidence. Wait, what? Didn't shoot it? That, how the fuck did not the... a bullet is not supposed to, like, go, like, through the body? Like, if it doesn't touch a bone, there is, like, nothing to stop the bullet, right? Like, meat is, like, pretty easily, like a bullet could go pretty easily through meat, I think. Like, that's strange. It did not, like, go outside of the body. What? Okay. Pistol bullet found in the victim's body, fired from a 22 caliber pistol. Okay. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Yes, but decisive evidence for what? What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil loss as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Pistol. The murder weapon, .22 caliber, fired 3 times. Bear prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Okay, members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic marking on the bullet matched the pistol. Yes, but we can't be sure. Like, it could be fired from another pistol of the same caliber. Hey Nick, what does it mean, ballistic marking? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. How the fuck did he hear that? He heard that. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Huh? Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine those ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. Okay, it makes sense. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion: the bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. Okay, it makes sense. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered in with the defendant's own fingerprints. Yes. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes? Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now! But wait, I... Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Yes! This course will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this course anyway? Wow! Okay. December 26th, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? The fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. What? Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. What? Any progress with me, huh? Oh, sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? What? Come on! No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out, even if you don't actually help. It's a thought that counts, right? That's pretty mean, Phoenix. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Really? Whoa, right! Don't zigzag this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Van Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lothar take the stand? Lothar, you are a research student at the university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? You will need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Technically, it isn't the very moment of the murder, but alright. Because the photo was on the first bank. So it was on the first shot who didn't kill the man. So it's not the moment of the murder. Order. I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on the lake, so the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Maris Edgeworth. Order, order, order! I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Wait, Your Honor, I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. Cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of course. Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in our testimony? Yes, because if there isn't, we lose. There is no other possibility. So there was. I think I noticed one interesting. Whoa, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, me too. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight. Is there anything? Yeah, time of death. Taken automatically. An article. Map of body. Body. Yeah, I don't understand what this is doing here, because I know in the article they talk about a bang, and that could obviously be a pistol shot, but for now there is nothing that could make anyone think it was another. It was not at 12 a.m. Christmas Eve. That's strange. So the map, the pistol bullet. Oh, fired 3 times. Wait, 3 times? That's a problem. Okay. So there was two shots fired, but the pistol was fired 3 times. What? So the third time could be the bang that was heard the morning on the journal, that was reported on the journal. Okay. So I think we should try that. I don't know when I can present that, but I'll try. So Christmas Eve, okay. I was in my car, I heard this bang, yeah. When I looked at the window, I saw 2 gents. Another bang. Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here. I was really taking this hard. Okay. Yeah, so... Are you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradiction, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. But Karma, I think I hate you. It's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Okay, Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country girl can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press further, I don't see why I shouldn't do that. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Mr. Hart, Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradiction in there. Okay. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Yeah? Phoenix, what the fuck are you talking about? I know you want to fight contradiction, but really, I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue testimony. I was in my car. Yeah? Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Okay. That? Could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, now I'm the one who says that. Well then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I heard this bang come up from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? No. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradiction, not leisurely chat with the witness. I saw two gents, then there was another bang. I guess I could present the evidence now. The bullet fired 3 times and she heard only 2 bangs. That's a problem. That this evidence clear. Oh my god, Phoenix! And what do I do now? So, but pressing does nothing, so I have to present evidence. But what evidence can I present that would make a contradiction? Bullet taken automatically. Take photo. Yeah. Time of death. Sometime on the 24th or 25th. Was one bullet shot to the earth. Systematically to take a picture when loud noise. Wait. If there is only one foot, if there was multiple bang, why is there only one photo? I guess I could ask that, but I'm pretty sure it's not the right answer. I'll try, I guess. I don't have any better idea for now, so. No. No, it's not that. Ah! So, no. Map, yeah. Victim's body. Ballistic marking. Other weapon. I don't know. Bullet shot to the Ah! Don't understand. What am I supposed to do? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Mm, huh. I don't understand. What? I don't understand. Ah! The boat, another bank, and there wasn't nary a thing on the lake but a boat. What am I missing here? Map. Sometime on the 24th. I don't understand. What am I missing? I'm up there. I really don't understand why we can't use the fact that the murder weapon was fired 3 times. That doesn't seem right. Overhead map of God Lake. Wait. I'm not sure I pressed on everything, but Christmas Eve. I remember pressing on that because there was a after midnight. It's not Christmas Eve; it's Christmas Day. So I was in my car. I pressed on that because we asked about why she was there. Bang. So yeah, I pressed on that. I also pressed on that because we asked if she wasn't looking, and Gamma answers that yes, that's what she said after. When I looked at the window, maybe I didn't press on that. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. A witness has testified that she saw them. There is also a photo. Let's look elsewhere for your precious contradiction. Jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But Your Honor, you keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick, doctor's testimony is fishy, Nick, real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision, then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me. Maya! Something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Not a heart. Testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. That is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea? Treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough, Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. Sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in the contempt of court and must leave. No. Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix, right? Wrong! Wrong! What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes the testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order! You're in contempt of court. It's too late for white claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Slaughter Hurt has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. Okay. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. that last statement. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Well, what about the other man? You cannot expect to be allowed to literally ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness testimony. Well, find it, if you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assume you a penalty. Damn, that's it? Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that, but I can't squander my effort either. Well, I guess I can present the photo if a camera cannot see it. Why would you be able to see it? Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There is something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So, this picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? What? Okay. Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet, now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said it could and I mean it. I said I could and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Oh, Edgeworth was thin. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grit. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem. You use binoculars? Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one's better be good. Huh. Photograph. Yeah, oh my god. I'm going to save because I already lost a lot of, I don't know how I should call that, a lot of health. So if I lose again, I might lose the case entirely, so how could you see Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a second, who has these types never find a girl who I am never... What? Defense attorney have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. So once I was finished, I got back in the car, yeah. The camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic. The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. It's not letting her answer any of my questions. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubt about your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? Yeah, the camera is pointed on the lake, not to the sky. And why would they? Why would she need a camera that takes photo when there is a sound if she's taking pictures of shooting stars? That does not seem right. You can't say that for certain, Mr. Wright. The camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But no, this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Yeah. Because of the fact that that it is sound that the sound activated. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Start. You will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Yeah. Start. What made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Ah. Mr. Wright, I will not have... because of... What? Karma, you're a bitch? Now wait a minute! Continue your testimony. You were saying what it was that you saw with Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please. What? But you just made one! If there was a heavy fog, how could binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can see through fog, but you say you clearly saw him? I did, yeah. Enough! There is no room for that in testimony. Of course there is! What the fuck do you mean? She sounded pretty doubtful to me, but I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karma objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Enemy swastika street. Once I was finished going back in the car, the camera was set up to take picture of a meteor shower. When I heard that noise out of the lake, I looked with my binoculars. I guess I could just present the camera if it faces the lake. That clearly is not set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. I think. I hope so. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point the camera upwards to take photo of the stars, mister. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Well, I guess you could say she was photographing what was Mr. trying to photograph at the lake. But the photo she took, of course, what else? Wait, it could be that. Wait a minute. I'm not sure. I don't remember when was that journal from. Yeah, I don't remember. So it's either that or that. It can't be anything else. But is it that? I remember in the article they said there was a bank before the apparition of the monster, so that could be a reasonable explanation. If she was trying to make that photo exactly, that means she's accomplice. I'm not sure I used the right word here. That means she. I don't know. Let's present that. I think this hat. This is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gold Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down on the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Of course I have proof. Why would you need a sound reactive camera for shooting stars? I have it, proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy? When a loud noise is detected. That's the important part. I hope it's what I need to present. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus this photograph here was taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here's this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Okay. Order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping now to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Oh my god! What? Hey! But as she succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of it. It's hard. Why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at the university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I'd got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash in one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense is right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. And I must up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with his testimony this time, we will let the witness live. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Actually, I'm not a research student at the university. Yeah? Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. I'm an investigative photographer. An investigative photographer? Yep, you get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year, and guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. Okay. A UFO, you know, an unidentified flying object, a UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Okay. Imagine what scoop I'd be if I got a picture of that monster. Yeah? Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was the food cited on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper. For real. Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. That's why I was camping out by the lake. Yeah? That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was at night. But that's all I was hiding. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually, Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Van Kama, I know you told her to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper than a sound that a sound that I would have expected. Yeah, there wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the entire time. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know, if she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, cannot doubt she wasted any time looking at the boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Okay. Okay, so when she said she looked at the boat, maybe I should have some evidence to contradict her. I continue to press, and if I find nothing on that last statement, I'll try to find a contradiction with my evidences on. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, no. The lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore, neither. I'd better find some sort of contradiction in his testimony. He won't be able to beat Van Kama any other way. There has to be something. Yeah, investigative, yeah. Yeah, so, here. Why would you look at the boat if you were searching for a monster? I guess that's the only thing I could think of that could be a contradiction. I don't know. His heart? Were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? You wanna step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? Be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Yeah? Order, continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you would not need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that you all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart! Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, you all. I wasn't filming, really. I thought, I could be witness to a murder and all. I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it will drop in the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Kama let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Kama. This is my chance. If I'm wrong though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement. If we don't do anything, there is nothing else. So Edgeworth would be found guilty, I think. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has the enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are you all talking about? You are the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool! What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Yeah, and oh, it's because it's the left hand, and the print on the gun were of the right hand of. So it cannot be him. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Take photo added to the court record. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. It was for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. Yes, I understand that Karma is trying to cover what is actually going on in the photo, but Phoenix, it's obvious! The left hand! For God's sakes, the left hand! Please! That's why I requested she not show it. No, that's not why you requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart, and none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Phoenix, look at that fucking photo! Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, and this is a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? The end! For God's sake, the end! Ah! Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. It's the end! Here, Your Honor. Shooter? Not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. That man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I show you the evidence that left hand contradicts the pistol, because the prints are from the Edgeworth's right hand. Ha! The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints of the murder weapon went from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in his photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor, you have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, it leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Whoa, but the defendant could have shot the victim. The victim? That's the only explanation. Technically that was Larry, but we are not going to tell that. And Miss Hart, no. So there is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! So you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor, I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that would seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wounds reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. Yeah? There is no way it could have been suicide. Yeah? Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Okay. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. That is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. Okay. Alright. December 26, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Whoa, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? He didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Huh. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with the thanks, Edgeworth? I requisition a transcript of Lota's entire testimony. Oh, so so it means we will use that as evidence to prove that there is a contradiction somewhere. And I remember there was another another person that saw the murder. I guess that we should try to find him. Maybe. I don't know. So I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. The only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Oh, 2 sounds like gunshots. And yes, there was 2 sounds like gunshots, but the pistol shoot was fired 3 times. So that's a contradiction. I don't know if that's a useful one, but that's I don't understand how is that not how can that not be a useful contradiction? To be continued. Yeah. right. So, December 26th, detention center, visitors room. Maya! Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why did you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Okay. Let's talk. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Whoa. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really didn't do her best. I should check and see if there's any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Okay. Let's move, I guess. Criminal. Where should I go? I don't think there is anything in the law offices. Let's go to Gold Lake, I guess. Gold Lake. Yeah. There's fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Okay. Big Beach. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying the nose on a date with the lovely Kianse. Okay. Nothing more to examine, I guess. Than last time. Cold Lake, yeah. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, the trial today hit. Yes. What about the trial? Well, it was going to say good show, but it wasn't really that. It wasn't really all that. So you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Yeah. Detective Gumshoe. Any idea what strategy Van Karma is planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Oh, yeah. Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today. There were two witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Alright, I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? You afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there is one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Okay. He wanted to talk to you about my affair. Huh? He's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal, I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Could I say Edgeworth was really grateful for what he did, you know? I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on my eye and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Right, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Let's go back. Is there anything in the boat rental? Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today too. Nothing more. Lake entrance. So now detention center, I guess. Hey Nick, you finally came. I just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. Yeah. What do you think we should do? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park as good a bet as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there? Sure. Yeah. Have you noticed anything lately? I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean. I meant, have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. She's probably still upset about me. I should leave her alone. Okay, so let's move. Do I go in the criminal affairs department? Maybe. Maybe there was something here. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe at the scene again. Already. The live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Just following protocol? I bet you wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Yeah. So let's go back to the lake. There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct, working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, you all! Hey, it's Lothar! You really did it today. What did we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any whole thing that came to my mind. Lothar, so you see, I want to make it up to you all. Make it up? What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything, I kinda convinced myself I had though. I'm sorry, I know I caused you all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I should know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right, you mean the first time you witness a murder? Yeah. What about Gordy? Right, well, the way I figured, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Right, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer too. Initial spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Kama didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon that we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right, I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, my, oh, unsophisticated these thousand books are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most observers are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll be? We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick? We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need for you is information about Gordy. What? Gordy? But Gordy doesn't. I mean, Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows it don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something? You will come to me first. Got it? Okay. Right. See you later. Okay, Nick. Let's go hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean? Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster meat specialist. What? A monster meat specialist? Okay, I don't know. What? Okay. Why did it change? What's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick? Yeah? What is he doing here? Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Kiancy's idea. It was all, if you like put this here, it could be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow! That's really impressive. She could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. Okay, and that show's finished now. So she got them for free. Right. Okay. Edgeworth. Yo, Nick, what happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. Transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Okay. Where did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy. I've had that for about a month, yeah? It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't he there yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yes, a little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put there in the Steel Samurai. I broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh, and I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. That would not be surprising coming from him. Is there anything here? It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with a murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Okay, so nothing. Wait a minute. Just 1 second. I want to check that. What? Why can't I go from the boat to the camping, to the point where Hank is camping? It's clearly on the same path. What the hell? Nothing more? Yeah. Present. Maybe not something, but I don't know. That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. Do you think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep saying samurai dogs until the truth is out. Okay. Let's move. Hey yo! Well, you'll find anything out about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at night time. It's a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, no you don't. No sneezing. Achoo! I told you, no sneezing! See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. I trigger one. It trigger on one camera's finger snap now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, story's nice, but what about my film? Sneak, face the lady. I learned something in today's trials, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Why didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'm ready for the dirt on Gordy. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I quit being an investing photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet, a UFO. A UFO? Anyway, if I can get a career making photos this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are an university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Why is it not checkmarked? What are you going to do? Okay. But it's the same thing. Okay, that's strange, but I guess it's because we have to talk to her once we have the evidence about Gordy. I don't know what to do now. And where is Gumshoe anyway? Edgeworth is in questioning. Let's come back later. Yeah. Oh, he's there. What's up? You look out of out. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again? What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything besides money, that is. Investigation. Now with the investigation proceeding, it's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. The guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. I think that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talked about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow too. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit it doesn't look good, pal. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down in Gold Lake, not personally, no. Yeah, what? Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your mind? Eh? You got time to go white monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lothar. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay, I, Detective Gumshoe, will head your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, missile. Missile? It's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile, here boy. Okay, here it is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. Cute dog. This will help us. Ow. Woo. Next secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah. Or are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by your choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here, Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. Or are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know, it might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, it all seems so perfect. I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Huh. What am I going to do? I guess I can try the metal detector first. It seems like the... yeah, let's go for the metal detector. Yes, you're hunting for a monster, anything is possible. Okay. don't know. Yeah. Nothing. Oh. Okay. Neat. It's beeping. The metal detector found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be insuspicious. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Neat. Look. Huh? An air tank? Huh, the valve looks broken. Wait, an air tank? Oh, maybe someone was underwater? Or something like that? I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to sea monster? Oh, huh? There is something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags. Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. A tank of dubious value retrieved. Okay. Yeah, of course. Let's go. Okay, so nothing more with the metal detector. Let's go back to the. No. To the criminal affairs department. I take the dog, I guess. Yeah. Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Ah. Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Ah, that's right. Let's come back later. What am I going to do? Detention center? No. Grossberg? Apparently, Mr. Grossberg is on vacation. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow. But... fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Hehehe. Misbehaving much more fun. It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Right, I'll behave. Oh dear. Let's go. What to do? I don't know. I think I let you decide. Yeah. Thought. Okay. Still not here? No. Huh. There is the flag, so maybe we can present it, but like an air tank. What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen it before? Have you seen this before? Huh? Me? No, never. I could go diving in the middle of winter. There's something about the way his eyes switched when I showed him the tank. I think I'd better pursue this line of questioning a little further. Yeah? You say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there is a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. It must be a coincidence. have strings of flags everywhere these days, like elementary schools. And you scout dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? To inflate something. You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always use was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And it didn't go so well, as I suspected. It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us! Fine. Whatever. It's like that I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... Oh! A bang! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank here took off like a rocket. It took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into God Lake? It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. Okay. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened in the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago. So now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, fiancé gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew away out there. Took me four whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. You didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. Mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. Yeah. Let's move, yeah. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info you all need. You all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? Lothar, there is no such thing as Gordy. What? How can you all be so sure? Really, Nick? You all got some proof Gordy don't exist? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist? Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Larry's air tank? What are you all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Huh? Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There is a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There is a giant inflatable samurai door here. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used the air tank and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. The bang? The tank, along with a string-deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph at the lake. This photo. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the steel samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a girl's dream. I'm sorry, Lothar. Nah, it's okay, you win. I give you info like I promised. Go, Lothar. So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said it's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the pass here. Boat rental? Okay, there is someone there. I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living here all by himself. You should go check it out. Thanks, Lothar, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know? Wait, do you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there is nothing in it at all, just a lake. Figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Empty lake. 11:50, okay. Bye now, you all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lothar. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the pets. Someone should whip that pets into shape. Let's check the photo then. There. I cannot check it. What? Alright. Let's move. Wait. Maybe I wanted to go to the rental shop. Hey, Nick. That is the boat shop that Lothar was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Okay. Small boat return shop. Yeah. Okay. So nothing. Yeah. Fantastic. Okay. And what? Is there something else? So no. Ah. Okay. Meg, that you? Eh? Hey, that Kess with you? Where have you two been? I've been worrying sick. Nick, you handle this? I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg! Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run to the pasta shop when I'm gone? Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When your kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How I'm supposed to keep this place running, although an old man like me. Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello. Nick, what was that? A parrot? The one on that perch. Case. Yeah? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hand, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello! Yep. Okay. Fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Okay. Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We can sit down with our clients, get warm, and drink hot cocoa. And what? Talk about murders? Are you a party pooper, Nick? Fishing pole looks expensive. Okay. Wow, we have a television in here too. Oh, yeah. Look, a little safe. It's locked. Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? Wow, there is lots of various fish in Guard Lake, aren't there? Something funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. What? Saltwater fish? That doesn't seem right. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello. It ignored me. What, you forgot, Meg? You could have called her name first. Name? Polly, how you been? Hello, Greg! See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. I wrote it to the court record. Why would I need that? But all she can say is hello. Old Polly can say a lot of things. We just need to know the secret words. Secret words? Polly, what's your name? Polly! What? Cute! Maya's found a new friend. Okay. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, doesn't look like the type which keeps things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Yeah. So nothing else? Doesn't seem like there is something else. Okay, so maybe we can talk. Pasta shop. Yep, good thing the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg? Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secret of dough toasting. Dough toasting? You too, Cass. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Then pasta from Italy? Meg! Yes! You know the best pastas always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Technically pasta comes from China and Marco Polo brought them back to Italy. But you know, the recipe changed in Italy, so technically they are not the same. We could consider pasta come from Italy. Right, of course, everybody knows that. Nick? Eh? How long do we have to keep up this all in the family, Jared? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This is the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. So, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, Yo, Jojo, we wanna ride in one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darn if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere, but this old man is a witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. Ah, my memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? Okay. 1228. Alright. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Okay. Maybe we can examine again? I don't know. Look, a little safe. It's locked. But you have the code! What? Ah. Is there something I need to present to him? A camera, autopsy, leg photo. I don't know what to do now. Let's go back to Criminal Affairs Department and see if Gumshoe is here. No. I don't know what to do now. Maybe there is something new in detention, but no. And in law offices, nothing else. So let's go back to Gold Lake, I guess. I don't know what to do. What objects did he have again? Okay, a rod, a dog. I'm wondering, maybe the dog would have found the air tank the same way we found it with the metal detector, but with the rod, I don't see how it would have been useful. Huh. I hope we will have the occasion to have all three. Huh. Let's go here. Something new? No. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, so she's not. What? She's not here anymore, but like, they could have changed the what is here, so it looks actually like she went away. I okay. So I don't think I can do anything except here. But I don't understand what I should do. Now listen here, Kate. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? A ravioli. I figured out the last color we should use, indigo blue. Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work the way I thought, right? Yeah. Hmm. No, listen. Yeah, so it's the same. We can try presenting every evidence. I don't see why I couldn't. Yeah, so the same thing. Yeah, the same thing again. Maybe I'll obtain a reaction at some point. A different one. Okay, same thing. Yeah. So same thing again. Alright. So I don't see anything else to do with him. Huh. Wait. No. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty sure we wouldn't do anything, but it was worth a try, I guess. Let's see. So nothing here. The entrance is up. Someone no. I can't find anyone in a detention center. And here is Larry, which doesn't do anything, I guess. And here is no one. I don't know what to do. Uh, mm, wait. Mm, uh-huh. Okay. I don't understand. What am I missing here? I don't have anything to examine here. I don't think. No. Uh, mm, mm. Pretty well made. Still a novice around you. Really? Open, mister. Like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. My friends are obviously in a league of their own. Okay. Professor. Uh, you mean you lose the wow of the eyeglasses? The heck is it? Your I used to do in every summer. I guess you are the only one. Ask again what the heck it is. Cheese. Okay. Okay. Nothing more. Uh, I I don't understand why he is like that because he looks so done with life. And I still don't know what should I do. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, mm, This, okay. I still don't know what should I do. Oh. Huh. That's a problem. Huh. Huh. Two. Wait a minute. Is my attorney badge able to do anything? Uh, maybe. Maybe I should present that. That's the only thing I didn't present to him, and I guess I should have tried. That's a lawyer badge. Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Kate. Neat. Now is our chance to clear things up. Sir? No, I'm not Kate. And I'm not Meg either. That's not what I wanted to do. We're investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Right, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Yeah, I guess I promise. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Kate. Wait, didn't I just say you too, Meg? Yes? Bring your chair to your own man's side, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, hello. Quack! Now she is talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Ah! Uh-huh. Oh, so I guess I have to present something else, but oh, you know something about this? Okay. Yes, it's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep, just a night out on the lake. Yes, yes. I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us. Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. Okay. Forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Oh, yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang. So I looked outside. And I heard another one. Bang. Yeah. A little while later, this boat comes back. A man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep. What did he say? Yep. I forgot. Remember tomorrow by call time, promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing his tattered old coat. With himself some whiskers growing out his face. Must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. Comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we are going to get much useful information from this guy. Yeah, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question, huh? Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6. What? Huh? What did she just say? Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. What? What? The DL6 incident? How the fuck is that parrot knowing about that? What? Hey, mister, I mean, Dad. It's getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about the DL6? What? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh, what? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Whoa! That was unexpected. I knew there was a link between this and this affair and the DL6 incident, but I was not expecting the link to come from the bird Polly. Let's go back to Detective Gumshoe, I guess. Is he here? Oh, a long time no see. Wait, what? We saw each other like maybe an hour or two ago, I guess. You don't look so happy. What's wrong with this time? What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? So, the boat caretaker. You know the boat rental shop down at the Gold Lake? Oh yeah, the old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? How do you... that was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why he called Mr. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hurt yesterday. Yeah. And for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the Deer 6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has done that. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file, so I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Okay, and maybe I can present the bird. She said don't forget the DL6 incident. What's that? Parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. Parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What? Polly, have we forgotten something? Quack! Don't forget DL6! Quack! Eh? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how could that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? Yes, of course. That parrot wouldn't know about the DL6 incident if he wasn't connected to that incident. I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Though there is the station's record room. I'll give you your special permission to go in and find what you need. Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. Okay. Yeah, I can't take something else from the the dog or the road. Okay. Wow, it's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with first grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Yeah. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary, found it. Here you go. It's December 28, 2001. That's exactly 25 years ago from the day after tomorrow. 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator in the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Yeah, so I guess the the fact that there was an earthquake when his dad was assassinated, murdered, um, um, was is why he is afraid of earthquakes. Um, Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out. Okay. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? That would be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevators, and the survivors were unconscious. Okay, the survivors. One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. Thomas Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Yeah. Do you have a data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, find it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. Yeah, but the bullet was obviously shot from the other side because there is a hole in the door. That's really strange. The pistol has been fired 2 times. Where I fired that before? Yeah, that's strange. It sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Wow. What? But any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Yeah, but it can't be him because the shot came from the outside, obviously. There would not be an impact on the door if the shot did not came from the outside. That doesn't make sense. Well then, he had to have done it. But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived so much so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. So he was declared innocent. He disappeared. What could Yogi have gone through? I wonder. Wait. Oh. Is the old guy Yogi? Because it could be him. He has problems with memory and like we don't know who he is, so it could correspond to someone who disappeared. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, Are we going to take the whole file? There is too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? The 6 case file added to the court record. Okay. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. To be continued. Okay. Right. December 27, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. Prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. What? Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. That mysterious boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession. I'm the proprietor of the restaurant Wet Noodle at Cold Lake. And I also ran both. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. Still haven't heard from who this old guy is. Yeah? Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah, I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Okay. Well, I'm not really sure. Yep. What do you mean? My memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you said? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness? Okay. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant when I ran boat, as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked at the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Yeah. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well, I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now. Yes, Mr. Wright? What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Ah! Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma. 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Okay. Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly. I did. Yep. See? Continue. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough? Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Casey boy. Case. The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Then I heard a bang. Yup. And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I fear. Are you certain? Yep. Good. Continue. When I looked at the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? Well, it was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly, but I figured there were the 2 men out there. Yep. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yep. At the time, that is. At the time. Then I heard another bang. So you heard 2 gunshots total? Yep. That's what let us say in our testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes back to the shore and the man walks by my window. By your window? Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty damn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. This man was a defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! Dead certain, kid. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by too. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Karma lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I'd better act quick or this trial is going to be over. Raise an objection. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun and the photograph showing a man firing from with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have whipped his print after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. The truth is lost in thought. What should I do? Raise an objection. There is a problem with a number of gun firing, of the number of times the gun fired. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead," but his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie, Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. To say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, we have evidence. It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please, we need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from 2 days there. That is all. The court is adjourned. Wait! Who was that just now? Me! Huh? What? Larry? What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Kara. You say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience, listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order, order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry, it could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. Okay. Thanks, Larry. Whoa, that was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. That's okay. Yeah, right, Edgeworth, you're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon and the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, there is something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. Hmm? When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? But Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials. Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That is the secret to his success. That is that this is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trials this time. We'll mix this one for all it's worth. Yeah, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. Okay. December 10:35 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you are our last chance. When Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. The night of the murder. That night I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something. I found it, so I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop door. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake and I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Yeah, that's that could explain the third gunshot. I don't see how we could use that to show Edgeworth is not guilty, but at least it's something. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There is no way to go but forward, Nick. Okay. That night I was out in a boat on the lake. I'm pretty sure we will have to use the evidence we have to say one gunshot, but the others Miss Hart and the guy we don't know the name of two gunshots. Like a contradiction, but I don't see why we would need to do that. Something wrong? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay, first of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night, so I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something, and I found it. Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Buzz, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. Yeah, technically he was hunting for Gordy. This is irrelevant. Let's get it over with. Okay. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah. What? Wait a minute. Let's see. There was something at 12:15. Okay. Okay, so it's a photo of the empty lake that was taken at 11:50. So I guess there is no contradiction here with my evidences. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked out over the lake and I didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order! Well, Mr. Butt? Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. Huh. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Single gunshot? So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah? Well, Nick, it was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradiction. Sorry, I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Okay, so let's go back to the last statement. Yeah. I looked over, yeah. Single gunshot. Well, that's really strange because there was 2 gunshots. Wait a second, Larry. What? You only heard 1 bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotaha testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know something, Vince Ball? I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you got to treat me nice and stuff, okay? What? Mr. Butts? What? You only heard 1 gunshot? Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Eh? Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Larry? Order, and stop that booing! Mr. Mr. Butts, you are listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? That's a crime. I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Well, we should continue because if if mm, if there is nothing more, like we have no chance of winning that case. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Ah, nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Bass. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were another way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an Holocaust show on the radio, see? I was listening to it really booming loud, like, but I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. Okay, you were listening to the radio at a high volume. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? Well, what he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor, the witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. Yeah. So you turned on the radio? Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice. You don't know what it is like out there alone on Christmas Eve, alone? I shouldn't have said anything. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio, see? Okay. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This had nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Of course it has something to do with the case. If we know the name of the program, we know when was the program. So we could determine exactly when the gunshot was. Like, objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. No! Oh my God! Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set that night? I was listening to it real booming loud, like. Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on? Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? What did she say? Mr. Wright, this is this pointless questions. What possible could knowing what the radio teacher said to us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I don't know what's the question, only if you see some reason why we should care. Well, we should care, I think. We should care, Your Honor, of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask? Fine, very well. Mr. Woods, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot. So it means it was before midnight. And that's a problem. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe one camera was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Okay. Okay, okay, that I already pressed on you. Yeah. So it was that. Okay. That's a problem because the gunshot was later. That's not what I wanted to do. Is there anything else that could go just after midnight? Maybe I can use that. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot. He did, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes, but that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man say it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order, order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshot after midnight. However, this witness says he heard the gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Buzz's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? He's right. There was 3 shots. Why is not anyone... Why is no one understanding this? It's clear. It's noted on the evidence. That is not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. There was 3 gunshots. Oh my god! Fired 3 times! Fired 3 times! For the love of God! This is my evidence. Murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Most of the witnesses who testified yesterday had 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order! I guess that would make sense out of yesterday's testimonies. Bah, we waste our time again with your empty statements. Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times, but do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Do you have proof that the witness didn't just think he heard something? Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, there is no turning back now. Do you you have any evidence that proves there was a gunshot before midnight? Do you have evidence that proves Mr. Butts hasn't just hearing things? Okay. Here, take a look at this. It doesn't show anything, but it was taken at 11:50 p.m. and the camera could not have taken a photo if there was not a loud noise, which a gunshot is. Look at this photograph. This was taken by a witness yesterday, Miss Lothahert, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24, 11:50 p.m. Oh yeah? But there is nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at the time that Larry claims. Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, where there were two sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya! Yes? If you won't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe. We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright, the testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. Okay. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? So you finally realize the truth? There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie, take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. The timestamp of the photo says 15 a.m., 15 after midnight. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. Edgeworth and the murderer, maybe? I guess because Hammond is dead at that time, so it can't be him. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all of this. Ludicrous. So, Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's... I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Ah, again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do it? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Shows the judge where the murder really took place. But, there? Because it can be seen from here? Or maybe it's all the way here, I don't know. Let's say here. Around here maybe? Maybe. And does this maybe include the reason why the killer would choose that spot? Yes, well, maybe because there is no good reason though. Okay, so no. Maybe you should try again. Okay, so here I guess it's more likely, I think. Oh, so it's around here? Maybe? Oh, come on! Then where? Larry heard the gunshot. Where could he? He wasn't sure about where the gunshot was coming from. Maybe in the forest? No. Maybe here? I don't know. So still no. I'm glad we can't lose health here. I don't know what to call that, but like maybe I should call that like credibility or something. So no. Well, there is a path. Maybe on that path. No. I don't understand. Where could it be? Like, it cannot be on the lake, right? If it isn't on the boat, it cannot be on the lake. No, it isn't here. I don't understand. Where? No. Wait, maybe. Yeah. Okay, that's stupid. Here, of course, the boat shops were leaves. The way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do we have any proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? We call Larry's testimony, if you will. At night, he was out on the lake in the boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns to the boat, and just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He hears a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat? The boat shop. Okay, Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gold Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I may just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out in the middle of the lake. Then who fired that pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? The boat shop? Because Miles Edgeworth had only the gun in his hand after the shots were after the pistol was fired. I think. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. You know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanation is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol on the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of that lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. Those are the events that transpired that night on Gold Lake. Bailiff, Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. Okay. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miss Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop at the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. December 27, 1:22 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Yay, Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, was I sift through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth. Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There is something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you. Get it off my chest, but I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. Memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed, a memory of a murder. What? Okay. So, yeah, so it's almost the time where I end the stream normally. I think it's a good point to end. I'm not going to do a lot of I'm not going to. I lose the word I want to use. I'm not going to make a lot of progress in like 20 minutes or so. So I think it's a good point to stop. Thanks everybody for following, and I'll continue next Thursday. Tuesday, Thursday. I always um, it I always I'm confused on which is which between Thursday and Tuesday. So next week, same day, same hour. So thanks everyone, and we'll see on another time. Bye.